Save the new generation.
Hello everyone, welcome once again. My name is Hope Idoku. I am your host for No Filter Save a New Generation. Today we'll be discussing a very exciting topic which I know definitely most of you might not know how to handle it, but it's all about managing stress in regards to balancing school and life. So we have two lovely guests right here that will be explaining more and also sharing some insights in regards to that. Welcome to the studio, Ella. Welcome, John James. So our today's topic is managing school and life. Work that's like balancing stress. So both of you, how do you balance school and life, and also how do you manage stress?
Balancing social life is a bit tricky, but for me it's all about finding that time whereby how you schedule your time, how how you run your daily life, how you balance your work, your school, your social life, and your social media life, how you find the balance between all this.
Okay.
It's all about that, actually.
Okay, what about it?
It's all about knowing what it is, how your social life, your school life, your social media life, and maybe like your party life and all. So it's more like how you put them, how you schedule them.
Okay.
Yeah, how you take your time through it. The things that are meant to be done and things that are not meant to be done.
Okay.
Yeah, how you weigh them and how you put them in your day-to-day activities.
Okay, so now definitely you guys are in school and all of that. So let's say you wake up in the morning, what's your timetable like? Definitely to be like classes, then after classes you like pause before your next class, like your social life, maybe like outing, or how do you do you create like a timetable for it, or you just when you wake up in the morning wherever it is, let's just start going from there.
For me, when I wake up in the morning, I have my normal schedule to pray.
Okay.
So if I can as much, do at least 15 minutes workouts, and then if I have lectures for that day, I get ready, take my bath and brush my teeth, get ready for lectures, go for my lectures.
Okay.
And as soon as I'm done with lectures, I go to find what to eat next, and then back home, and rest, and then when I can, probably go out again and see a friend, come back home, sleep. That's basically daily routine for me as a student.
Okay, let's say that's from like Monday to Sunday.
Yeah. And then when for cases of Sundays, if I'm going for service, I get up early for service on Sundays as well. But for the weekdays, it's basically just lectures, home, finding food, seeing friends, and back home.
I see. Okay, what about you, Ella?
Okay, as a student, it's not every day you have lectures.
Yeah, that's true.
There are some days that you have lectures and some that you don't. Like my school have lectures literally from Monday to Saturday. Your only weekend is on Sunday.
Wow.
Yes. So if I'm having lectures that day, if it's a morning lecture, I wake up early, I make sure I pray, take my baths, tidy up my house, because I can't leave my house like that.
Definitely.
So you tidy up my house, and then I definitely have to look for something to eat before going out. Go to lectures. If my lectures are like straight from this time to this time, I'll just finish my lectures so that when I'm boom, I rest, I eat, I take my bed, I sleep for the day, and then I wake up in the evening, look for dinner. If my friends are around, we talk, we play games, we gist and all. Then on Sundays, I go to church, come back, and just rest. And as for this, I don't have lectures. I just fix myself with anything I see that I feel like is fun. Maybe go out to see friends, or maybe hang out and all. But most importantly, at night, you read. For those of us that like slow learners. So we tend to read at night after every lecture, like to refresh our memory. Yeah, so and all.
Okay, so based on your school life and all of that, maybe you might have lectures like you said in the morning till probably let's say
So
noon and all of that. So after during like let's say 2, maybe after your lectures, maybe say like 2, when all of your lectures ended by 2. What then do you do by then? Do you just like go back, you rest, or from there you be like, oh, let me just go and hang out with my friends, and then more stress again will now still accumulate on top of your body. Then before you come back, you're very tired. Now you saying that okay, you study at night. When exactly do you now tend to like sleep, or how is the timetable like for you to like sleep, rest, and then still study again at night?
Okay, I won't lie. It's not every day. Because most days because I'm the kind of person that if I'm doing something and I feel sleepy, I'll just stop whatever it is I'm doing and I'll sleep. Because if I don't sleep, I won't be able to concentrate on what I'm doing. Because I'll be feeling sleepy and I'll be like, especially reading. If you are feeling sleepy, you just sleep instead of reading. Because if you read while feeling sleepy, that thing I read, you're just wasting your time and stressing your brain. You're not giving your brain that rest it wants.
Okay.
So let's say from 2 p.m., if I'm back from lectures, I freshen up, eat, then I'll take time to rest. If I'm not feeling sleepy, I'll carry my phone. Maybe I'll scroll through social media. If I see any fun thing I want to do, I'll do it. And when I feel tired, I'll just sleep.
Okay.
Then at night, I'll wake up. Anytime I wake up at night, I'll just brush through my books. Then most of the times, I'll pray, then go back to sleep again. Or if I'm not sleepy, I'll carry my phone again and scroll through, and by so doing I'll fall asleep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what exactly is your time of sleeping at night? Let's say for Monday now, based on all your schedules for Monday, let's say you have a particular time that you go to rest. Then early in the morning, definitely you have a particular time that you wake up, because definitely you don't just wake up anytime like that.
Yeah.
So how do you normally shuffle that?
As a student, you don't have particular time of sleeping. I won't lie about that.
Okay.
Yes, at night, you don't have particular time. If you say you want to start sleeping by 10, you might end up finding yourself doing something, or maybe you're not feeling sleepy. You just be awake, so you will not sleep by that. So if it's at night, as a student, I don't think you have a specific time of sleeping.
Okay.
But in the morning, I tend to wake up by 6 a.m.
Okay.
Yes, because I might have lectures by 8. So once I'm awake by 6, I'll pray, then I'll brush my teeth, bath, tidy up as a student, if your house is not quite big, it's just a one room something, so it's easy to clean.
Yeah, definitely.
And easy to tidy up.
That's true.
So less than an hour, you'll be done with all those things. Then generally ladies that takes time dressing. So you dress and all.
That's what about you, Judge James? What's your take on that?
For me, yeah, as she said, it's not every day after my lecture I go to a friend's place.
Okay.
So I go home, fresh up, and then probably from home I can go to a friend's place. Now it's more better, because after the lectures you have more, you're dealing with stress. You've been in lectures, let's say you've been in lectures 8 to 2.
Okay.
So it's kind of shaky, but yeah, I will actually go for my rest before going anywhere else.
Okay.
And then any question for it?
All right, that's lovely. Thank you so much, you guys. So we'll be taking a short break while we're heading out into the streets to hear more from Avia as the audience out there. So do stay tuned and we'll be right back. Thank you.
I can see you guys just finished the exam. So which department is this exactly?
Mass communication.
Wow, that's lovely. So now the question I'll be asking you today is in regards to academic and professional pressure. Whereby, what's the most stressful part about school for you right now?
The most stressful part of school that I see now is examination.
Okay, so when you say exam, what happened? Why exams?
It's due to a lot of tension, stress, sleepless nights. Like the exam was tough. You will read something, you will say another thing.
I see.
Yeah.
So that's why you're saying exams is the most stressful part about school right now.
Yes.
So what would be your advice now to people over there that are watching you? What would you advise them in regards to school stress and all of that?
What I would like to advise is to learn more than before, read very well, try to understand what the lecture is. Try to know many things, read wide. To read wide is more important, and it gives a lot of it gives you more confidence when you read hard. Like this exam that you just come out from, it reduces a lot of wide reading. because they will teach you something, you say another thing. The way that they will twist the question is part of learning too. So we have to read wide and learn how to write so many things in exam.
Wow, that's lovely. Thank you so much and wish you all the best in your exams.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Welcome back, viewers. Now, we just came back from the streets whereby we got to hear more and exciting views from our viewers out there, how they are able to handle and manage stress in regards to managing their social and life works. So, not to worry, we have our guests right here that are going to share more advice on how you can actually proportion the right time and how you can do that in regards to your school and also your life work. So now, what about people, before you share your advice now to our viewers out there, because definitely they want to hear how you guys handle it and all that, what about people that do not stay on their own? Maybe they're at home and maybe from school, they'll still have to go back home. Like we ladies, we have to go back home and we still have to go and work.
Yes.
Exactly. So how will you now handle that stress? Because definitely after your house chores and all that, you'll be very tired. Even when you pick up your book to read, that's when you not start sleeping. And before you know, you've slept throughout the night and then you still have to wake up in the morning again and then still continue with that same routine. So what would be your advice to our viewers out there that will be going through that?
It much more valuable, a time that works for you. It time that suits you perfectly. Like for example, for instance, he said when a young lady comes back from school, she goes back home to do her school, her home chores and all.
Yeah, exactly.
So you see, you can actually take excuses from home, rather you take excuses to use that time and study. She choose before going back home, and then you can rest and maybe someone else will do the work for you at home. So if you don't.
Okay, what if that's the only child they have at that particular period that they don't have like a house help or a housemate that can help out with the chores?
That's going to be actually frustrating for someone. It's going to be frustrating.
So how would you help the person out right now?
Well, I don't know how to help you out. Let your parents choose to help you out in that situation, really.
Okay, what about you, Ella? What's your take on that? What would be your advice to our audience out there?
Yeah, as much as I can relate to that, but I feel like those that are schooling from home to school, I feel like for your job to be easier for you, there are some things that you'll be able to do in the morning before you leave the house.
Exactly.
Yeah, let's say, for instance, you are to come back to cook dinner.
Okay.
So you ask your parent what you're cooking that evening.
Okay.
Let's say, for instance, maybe you're making swallow and maybe soup or something. If you have fridge, I will advise you, make your soup before you leave for lectures in the morning.
Okay.
Then you package them and put them in the fridge.
Okay.
Then when you're back, it will be easier for you to make your semo or your tuwo, anything. You've already known that you've done the majority work.
Exactly.
But if it's something that you can't make in the morning till in the evening, then I feel like you just prep everything you need.
Okay, before
Prep
you
it
come back
before
from
you
school.
leave.
Okay.
So when you're back from school, you just mix them.
Okay.
Yeah, you
just
don't
split
have.
them up.
Yes, because most things that stress women while cooking is the prepping.
Exactly.
It's not even the cooking, it's the prepping. You grind this, you pound this, you mix this. So I feel like you prep everything before you go for your lectures. So when you are back, the little time you have that you will be thinking of prepping those things, you use it to rest. Then before you venture into your housework.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, that's lovely. Thank you so much, you guys. You guys actually nailed it. And there you have it, our lovely audience out there. No matter what it is, please try your best to make sure that you always have a schedule. For the ladies out there, no matter how it is, like our guest just said, if it's something in regards to cooking, make sure you prep whatever it is you want to cook, keep it, and make sure that it's quite okay that when you come back, you'll be able to go back to whatever chores you have to do, because when you come back, you can at least rest for, even though it's like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, at least it's still something. You get to relieve yourself from that stress, because no matter how stressful you are, at the end, maybe you might end up cooking something that you don't want to cook based on you being stressful, and then your parents will not start shouting on you and all that. And also, parents, try to understand with your kids out there, because school is not actually as easy as it was then in the old days, because now it's a very stressful ordeal for we students out there, because they have school, they have so many activities that you have to do before coming back home, and then before you know, you're totally exhausted. So no matter what it is, always ask your children how they are coping in school and know where you can come in to help them, so that they'll know that yes, they don't feel left out in the world. So, and there you have it. Please don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned. I remain your lovely host, Hope Onyeche Edoku. Bye for now.